Hey, what's up YouTube? I am going to make another video. I suppose this would be the last video on this subject because now we have some clarity on what the actual driving test is in Florida and how they're going about doing it, at least in South Florida. Well, I have heard from people all over Florida that has commented to my videos that says it's pretty much the same in most Florida cities. All right, before I get into the video though, I'm going to ask you again to please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, and hit that notification bell. So I'm at a DMV in South Florida. If you notice the line, there's a lot of people waiting to go into the DMV to do driving tests or whatever service they're having. They're here for, I should say. I am waiting for a student to come that is going to do a driving test. All right, so let me get into what I'm trying to talk about with the DMV driving test. So as you notice, I made 2 videos on the confusion of not knowing what to expect when you get to the DMV, how they're going to do it, if you're going to be able to do it by yourself, if you're going to need someone in the car with you, if you need a parent, age difference, and so on and so on. Well, I think they finally got to the point where they are kind of uniformly saying everyone has to have someone over 21 in the car with them that have a valid driver's license. Unless you are from another country and you have a driver's license from that country, it doesn't matter how old you are, everyone has to have someone in the car with them while they're testing that is over 21 with a valid license. The examiners from the DMV are standing outside, as I've said before. They're speaking to you either on the phone or two-way radio, and they're giving you direction as to what to do. You know, park here. They have cones set up. They have a tent set up in an area over on that side, and yeah, they stand. Some of them stay under the tent. Some of them will walk around and actually follow you around while telling you what to do as much as they can. So they'll tell you to do the 3-point turn. They'll tell you to park. You'll park in between some cones. You'll do the speed up and quick stop. You'll reverse in a straight line. And again, all of that will be done over the radio. You will have someone in the car with you that is over 21 with a license. And that is, I am at this location now in South Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Broward County to be exact. That's what they're doing. I went to another location, 2 other locations in Broward actually, that is doing exactly that. You know, you have to have someone in the car with you over 21 with a valid license. So that seems to me that they have actually figured out, you know, a uniform thing that works for them, and they're doing that across the board, which is good, which is a welcome change, because it was actually quite confusing not knowing exactly what to expect when you get to the DMV. So now we know, if you're showing up to the DMV to do a driving test, you gotta have someone in the car with you. And it doesn't matter how old you are personally. You could be 100 years old. They need someone in the car with you over 21 with a license. Appointments for driving tests is still as difficult as it was 2 months ago. People are not finding appointments. People are calling me day and night, telling me they cannot find appointments. They're very difficult to find. You just have to keep going and checking every day until you find an appointment. All right? So that is all I have to say as far as updating you on what to expect at the DMV. That is the new, and I think that is where they've actually settled on, because they were confused for a minute. They couldn't actually figure out what works and what works for them. Because the way they were doing it initially, when they had the people driving, the kids especially, driving the car by themselves with no one in the car. That was quite dangerous. And as far as the driving schools are, whoever's cars it is, if you have a kid driving your car with no one in the car, under 18, and they get into an accident while doing the driving test, no insurance company would cover it. So I was going along with it because I had no choice, but I was not really happy about that, because I know for a fact that if anything happened, I would be personally liable. And I did not like the idea that I was being put into that position and I couldn't really do nothing about it. So yeah, I'm happy that they figured out a way that works for them and is safe for us, or safe for parents, or whoever owns the car that someone is doing the driving test in. It is better for you now, because now you know for a fact that someone has to be in the car with them that has a license. It's better than a kid driving by themselves, trying to do a driving test. All right, so that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and again, share the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you on the next video.
Oh yeah, ACC.
The 45s.
You the baddest. Sean Vernon. Shawty, you the baddest. Hey, Shawty, you the baddest. Hey, you fresh on automatic. Hey, girl, you drive me loco. Mess around, make this official. Shawty, you the baddest. You the baddest. You fresh and automatic. You the baddest. Girl, you drive me loco. Mess around, make this official. Hey, little lady, you good with me. Come keep me some company. I'm locked in on only you. Come show me what that mouth do. I see you being my queen. Put your fine ass, you eye candy. I'm looking for loyalty. It's depleting so rapidly. I'm watching your flex, baby. Love your personality. It's my brightens up my day. It's my brightens up my day. Shawty, you the baddest. You the baddest. You're fresh on automatic. Girl, you drive me low.